At this Kurdish community centre in Gothenburg, locals are uneasy. They've been dragged into Sweden's NATO negotiations. Of course we're scared, says Nausad Bahir. We're caught in the middle, says Heva Kadoy, and we're not being given a say. Weeks after its application, Sweden's plans to join NATO remain in limbo, thanks to Turkey, which claims that Kurdish separatists operate from these shores. That's something Sweden denies, yet Ankara is still trying to extradite dozens of people, including members of Sweden's own parliament, most of whom have no links to Turkey at all, like the men in this room, born in Iran and Iraq. Erdogan is saying if you're a Kurd and you want freedom, you're a terrorist, says Karim Rassouli. That's not true. No matter where you come from, if you're a Kurd, you're going to have problems with Turkey, says Bahir.
From the Turkish perspective, they're saying is, look, Sweden, you want to join a military alliance where we are one of the members. We perceive of these groups as national security threats. They make the same demands on other NATO member states, but they don't have the same leverage as they do now that Sweden is waiting to come in.
Sweden is home to an estimated 100,000 Kurds. That's almost 1% of this country's entire population. And there's widespread sympathy for their cause. That means that as Turkey continues to stall Sweden's NATO bid, there's a growing sense of indignation. Swedes were almost split on NATO accession before the country decided to sign up, and among Kurds there are differing views too.
Salam alaikum.
At this anti-NATO protest, Fauzi Baban, an Iraqi Kurd, says that he's against NATO membership.
Mitt land, Iraq.
Look at what NATO members did in my country, he said. They completely destroyed it. I'm strongly affected by this, he says, since I've come here as a prisoner of war.
Here is my working room.
Turks fighting for Kurdish rights in Sweden are also stoking Ankara's ire.
This is my Kurdish award. They gave me when I was in the prison.
74-year-old Turkish-born Nobel Peace Prize nominee Recep Zarakolu is now a Swedish citizen. But he's fighting off extradition to Turkey for his writing in defence of minorities there.
I feel harassed. I'm a Swedish citizen. And how can the Swedish government can make a bargaining issue? I can't find the words to define this strangeness, this absurdity.
Sweden decided to join NATO to make its population safer after Russia invaded Ukraine. But for a part of its people, the process of accession is making them feel anything but secure. Nina Dos Santos, CNN, Gothenburg, Sweden.